I'm good, Toya. How you doing? Man, it's like I went out there and them damn mosquitoes instantly try to get me. Shoot. Here, how this sound? What's popping with you? It's like I went out there. Okay, that don't sound too bad. It don't sound too bad. Cool, cool. How you been, Toya? So, but you okay? It's that heat, huh? Is it that heat? Okay, that don't sound too bad. That don't sound too bad. Cool. See what we got going on here. How them roommates doing, them unemployed ones? Boy, it's a lot of stuff jumping off with that Nolan Wells case, huh? Oh, I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, why the hell my shit vibrating? That's my phone. They called me. What you mean it's live for real today? Ah, that's funny. Oh, y'all had a cold front? Hey, y'all got the 91. Nice. What's up, Mook? What up? Oh, shit. I was already in there. I done started my live stream now. On YouTube. Probably finna react to some videos or something. Yeah, I was in there too. Like, man, where these dudes at? Yeah, ain't no telling. Cliff probably still at work. Yeah, he probably still at work. It's Friday, so. Or is today Saturday? I'm confused. Gotcha. You ain't did no spark today? Oh, damn. What's up, Lachey? Long time no see. All right, let me see. What color glass you want? I got orange, blue, green, yellow, pink. I've been drinking out the green one for 2 weeks. That's why I put him way in the back. Yeah, I do. That's the pink one. We got the yellow one. We got the blue. We got the blue one. And the orange. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Every other time. Yeah, that's funny. But I'll take a shot out the green one for you. That's the only one I've been using for a minute too. Mm. Yeah, he to the back. All right, shit. Tap in with the live stream. One love, one thug. Oh shit, I'm good. I'm good. I've been pretty good. Hot than a motherfucker, I know that. Hella hot. Hella hot. I don't be live too much no more. So I'm like, man, it's Friday. Let me hang out with y'all. Oh no, I just poured all them babysitting, man. You know I don't babysit. No, I don't babysit. Hold on, let me check in on TikTok real quick. Let's see. Oh no, that ain't where I want to go. Whew.
More of a Laker half-court game as opposed to the free throw earlier.
It's popping though, y'all. Shit.
Dallas looking for its third free
How
throw
y'all
in
been?
the fourth quarter.
He taking shots with me.
Well, I would hazard a guess, but if there's a lack of a winning strategy.
Bro, that yacht is getting crushed like a can.
Hey man, what happened here? I parked in the wrong spot.
He said I parked in the wrong spot.
He's worried about a fine, bro. Bro, that yacht is getting
Tough. Although their offense has been
Okay, let's see how you do this. Whoa. Hell no. What kind of watermelon is? Hold on. I'm tripping. What type of watermelon is that, y'all? This lady just encouraged me to do more Uber rides. Yeah. I did a $92 ride today on Uber. That's good. You messing with it though. Yeah. That way you can only get women riders. Yeah, it is, and it ain't. It's better. It's quicker money. It ain't better than Spark. Spark's slow right now during the summer, but it's out here. They don't. That old dollar a mile shit. You feel me? The good thing is you ain't got to get out in the heat. You could You ain't got to wait because typically when you get there, they ready. And if you do wait, you get paid for the time. Cherry Coke. That's funny. Hey, but what's this right here? What's this shit? What's that like a... That must be a mango or something. Why I say watermelon at the bottom though? Let's take a sip out the pink one. Ah. Yeah, I got all the colors, y'all. All the colors. It's the pink carnival shot glass. Can y'all see the carnival? I don't know. I ain't used to no watermelons like that. That's a strange ass looking watermelon. That is a strange ass looking watermelon, y'all. Let's see what he gonna do. That's crazy. Why that watermelon look like that? Oh, there we go. I see some seed. I was tripping. Hey, I was tripping. I like that watermelon ain't got no seeds. Oh man, I was tripping. Oh man, I was tripping. Oh, he got music going on.
One time I was praying, and the Lord started speaking to me about trees.
Sup, do you miss America?
You don't need to step foot into a doctor.
You need to understand it's
Babe, I was told they
I'm
found
already
the detonator from my eye.
demonetized.
That's amazing.
This one.
That's why I can't be doing TikTok, man. They're gonna be playing that
you
music.
keep sitting there, you're gonna die out here tonight. Don't do the dramatic homeless guy thing. Move.
Go away.
Now I know it's a watermelon. I was just making a joke about it being a seedless watermelon. That's what I was doing. Yeah, they play too much music on TikTok, bro. Yeah, I was making a joke. I was making a joke because it was seedless. Trees? What kind of trees? All right, let's see. Let's find us something, y'all. Let's find us something. Let's find something to talk about and react to. Yeah, that's going to be too funny if we watch that. Somebody said something about some trees. Yeah, this heat killing, bro. This heat is super killing. Somebody already reacting to that. I need some videos ain't nobody reacting to. Oh yeah, they did pop it. What's his name? Charleston White. They probably just popped in the air though. Give me something to type in or something, y'all. What y'all want to do? Stand down right now. Cop forces entry without warrant and threatens to arrest citizen. Oh, yeah. I'm with that.
The real reason that Viagra stops working for many men as they age, and what works better. As you get older, your body needs help with more than just blood flow. The arousal signal in your brain just isn't as strong as
Let's see what they're talking about.
On December 16, 2025, electrician Matthew Moreland was working at an unoccupied home in Jessup, Maryland that had been severely damaged by fire. As part of his contracted work, Mr. Moreland was rewiring the alarm system, and while testing it, he triggered the alarm. An officer with the Howard County Police Department responded, and the interaction that followed was captured on the officer's body camera.
Man, that shit was so cool.
Police staff.
And why you hitting on my door
How you
like
doing?
that?
Hey, good.
Hey,
How
how
are
you
you?
gonna
Setting
open
off
my
alarms
door?
here.
I'm working.
All right. Do you have ID on you?
I do not.
You don't have any ID.
Not on me.
Anywhere here?
Yeah, it's here. What do you need my ID for? I'm
Because
working.
I don't know who you are.
Well, I don't know who you are. Listen.
Yeah, you do.
I'm working, my friend.
Okay, look, step back. Step back. Do you have any ID on you? Or in here? Anywhere?
I think it's in my van now.
Okay, all right. I understand you're working, but
But I don't understand what you need my ID for. I'm working.
I have to
here.
identify
And I told
you.
him.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who lives here. You're not the owner, or you don't live here, do you? That's why I
How
got
are
to
you gonna
identify
know
you.
that?
You're setting the alarms off.
Well, I'm here working. I got a reason to be here.
I understand
And I
that.
don't know why you got to push me in here.
I didn't push you in there. I just backed you up because it's
That's a
freezing
push.
cold.
Mr. Moreland confronts the officer about pushing him, and the
That's a push. That is a push. And you ain't got no warrant to be in that house. You see he ain't no burglar. Boy, ID to the police is like crack.
officer claims that he had not pushed him, but had merely, quote-unquote, backed him up because it was cold outside. However, the body camera footage clearly shows that the officer made contact with Mr. Moreland's chest and pushed him inside, ordering him to, quote-unquote, step back. The Supreme Court held in the 1980 case of Payton v. New York that the Fourth Amendment draws a firm line at the entrance to the home, and that the threshold to the home may not reasonably be crossed without a warrant, absent exigent circumstance, such as when officers are responding to an emergency, are in hot pursuit of a fleeing felon, or are confronted with imminent destruction of evidence. Now here, the officer did not obtain a warrant before entering the home, and critically, the entry was not consensual, as he physically pushed Mr. Moreland back from the doorway to gain entry. Now, although the officer stated that he entered the home due to the cold, frigid weather generally does not constitute an exigent circumstance that authorizes officers to enter homes without a warrant. The most plausible argument for the constitutionality of the officer's entry into the home would be the exigent circumstances doctrine. But a triggered burglar alarm does not fit neatly into any of the recognized categories of exigency. While the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, whose decisions are controlling federal precedent in Maryland, determined in the 1984 case of United States v. Dart that a warrantless entry into a burglarized storage unit was constitutionally permissible where the doors had been visibly forced and officers had reason to believe that the perpetrators were still on the premises, in this situation, there were no visible signs of forced entry, and the individual who answered the door, Mr. Moreland, was cooperative and offered an immediate explanation for his presence. There was no indication of an ongoing violent crime, no person in visible distress, and no fleeing suspect. The Fourth Circuit addressed a similar situation in the 1992 case of United States v. Moss, determining that even where an officer reasonably suspected a break-in, the circumstances warranted no more than a look from the doorway, not an entry. By physically pushing Mr. Moreland back to force his way into the home, the officer went considerably further than that. There is a persuasive case that he did so without exigent circumstances in violation of the Fourth Amendment.
It's not that difficult, dude. Where are you going? Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away. Walk back out here. No, walk back out here. Come on.
Why are you touching me?
Because I don't know who you are. Come on. Let's go. Do you have ID?
I don't. I'm going to call the people that I'm working
Listen, you don't have ID in your truck or anywhere?
I probably do have it in my truck.
Okay, do you understand where I'm coming from? I'm
No.
coming
I'm
to
going
an
to call
alarm.
the people that
You're
I'm
in
working
here.
for.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody on the phone doesn't mean that's who owns this place. Jeez. Not that difficult.
It is difficult. I don't want to give you my ID. I ain't committed no crime.
Hey, Paul. So I'm over here and they got the police out here because the alarm's gone off.
Say that again?
I said I'm over here and they've got the police here because the alarm has gone off. Can you get Mr. Coffee to come on over here and clear this situation up? Thank you. And that'd be the owner who'll come.
Okay, what's so difficult about having an ID?
What are you going to ID me for?
Because I need to know who you are. You're in a house that's not yours, setting the alarm
I'm a
off.
contractor. I'm working for a general contractor.
Okay, that's great, but I need to make sure you're valid to be here. Do you understand that?
My ID doesn't serve any purpose for that.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Tell you,
It tells me who you are in case later on you weren't supposed to be here.
So
Do you
I
not
give you
understand?
my ID, you're going to leave. Leave me alone, leave.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You don't.
So
need
it
to
don't
know.
matter.
Let's
Exactly.
wait for the owner to get
Okay,
here.
we'll wait forever.
Yeah, probably.
You're one sentence away from launching
Or
your
you,
website
or you
with
could
Base
take me to
44.
jail.
Since the beginning of the internet, there's
I'm
never
not
been such
giving
a
you
fun,
my
fast,
idea
and
if I ain't
intelligent
did
way to
nothing
launch.
wrong. Period.
And I'll call this fine lady Tracy.
Stay here. Don't walk
Look,
away.
I'm going to get her phone number right
Okay,
here on
that's
the
fine.
wall.
That's fine. But don't walk away from me.
When Mr. Moreland walks into another room of the home to make a phone call, the officer forcibly moves him back to the entryway area and later orders him not to walk away when he goes to make another phone call. Now, these actions almost certainly constituted a seizure under the Fourth Amendment, which
Oh, you
permits an
did
officer
say
to
me.
briefly detain an individual for
Yeah, I'm a
investigative
jailhouse
purposes
lawyer for
only
sure.
where there is a reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot. As we discussed earlier in this episode, the officer's entry into the home raises serious constitutional concerns of its own, and it is equally questionable whether he had the requisite reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Moreland once inside. A triggered burglar alarm is, standing alone, the kind of ambiguous circumstance that can contribute to reasonable suspicion. It does not, however, establish by itself that the person encountered on the premises is the source of any criminal activity, particularly when that person does not flee, does not act evasively, and volunteers a reasonable explanation for their presence. Here,
Facts.
Mr. Moreland opened the door, identified himself as an electrician performing contracted work, and provided context consistent with his lawful presence at the property. The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals held in the 2021 case of United States v. Drakeford that in determining reasonable suspicion, officers must consider the totality of the circumstances, and, in doing so, must not overlook facts that tend to dispel it. Accordingly, there is a reasonable argument that the officer lacked sufficient legal justification to detain Mr. Moreland, having focused on the alarm while disregarding the innocent explanation already in front of him. However, it should be noted that officers are under no legal obligation to accept a suspect's innocent explanation simply because one is offered. The Supreme Court held in the 2018 case of District of Columbia v. Westby that officers are not required to rule out an innocent explanation before acting, provided the totality of the circumstances, including the plausibility of that explanation, still supports a reasonable inference of criminal activity. Now, while the Westby case addressed probable cause for an arrest rather than the lower reasonable suspicion standard applicable to a Terry stop, its underlying logic applies here, and a court would consider whether a reasonable officer, weighing Mr. Moreland's explanation against everything else visible at the scene, could still have concluded that criminal activity was a meaningful possibility. This is a report from a data broker. It's only a few pages long, but just look at how much personal information it claims to have. Companies like these collect our information and...
this a what's nine. He did his little sponsor in there real quick.
.com/audit the audit and try Aura free for 14 days. You can also scan the QR code on your screen or click the link in the description or the pinned comment below. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring today's episode.
Are you the only one here?
I am.
All right.
You can turn around on westbound 108 here southbound. I located an accident.
Do you have warrants or something? Are you scared to
No,
identify
not
yourself?
at all. And I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions. Well, guess what? You're going to go in handcuffs in a second.
It's going to be southbound just under the bridge for 108.
Hey, is this Tracy? Hey, Tracy, it's Matthew with Technic Electric. How are you today?
I'm not with a worker here,
I'm
but he's
having a
refusing to
wonderful
identify
time with
himself.
these
I'll
folks
do
over
10
here. I was
seconds.
just wondering if you guys could come on over here and clear this up for them. They don't, they're worried that I'm not supposed to be here, so. Okay. Well, he said that he's not going to be able to do anything
I'll talk to him
over
on
the
the phone.
phone.
Would you like me to talk to him? Who is this?
This is the guy's assistant. Her name is Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. I'm out with this worker who's refusing to identify himself.
Oh, I understand. Not a problem. Mr. Coffey, I have Mr. Coffey in the car. We're on our way to the house.
Okay, how far away are you?
We are just passing Staples on Silver Parkway, so we're approaching Oakland.
Okay. I appreciate it. We wouldn't have this issue if this guy would just identify himself, but he's refusing to.
You would have that issue.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you.
What is that?
Not a problem. We'll be right there. I thought Mr. Coffey said...
It would be an issue. Because he asked him. He said, so if I give you my ID and you run me, you going to leave? You going to leave me alone? He was like, probably not, or not necessarily or something he said. So yeah, my ID is not the problem. The problem is you need proof that I'm supposed to be here. So if the owner come over and say, yeah, he's supposed to be here, you supposed to walk out the door.
He let us know yesterday about the restoration that's going on at his home, but we'll be there as quickly as possible.
I appreciate it. Be careful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
He do not want to give him that ID.
Call after I got off the phone with you, saying make sure they were on their way over here. Well, look, I've got the cop here, man. He's being redundant, you know. I just want to
Redundant.
I just want.
I got your worker here who refuses to identify himself.
I don't have a constitutional need to.
A constitutional need to.
All right, Paul. Well, I'll give you a call back once
citizen?
it's cleared up.
You're being audio visually recorded, by the way.
I get it. I'm gonna sit down on that stair there if you don't mind.
Yep, go ahead. I just don't understand why this is so difficult.
It's not gonna do anything for you. That's the problem.
You don't know how we operate, okay? And I'm not going to disclose that information of how we operate.
Well, I don't have a need to ID, so I'm not going to.
You do have a need to.
What's the...
Legally, you have a need to. You don't belong here. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's not how I mean it.
Okay.
You don't live here. This isn't your house. You set alarms off, and you're refusing to identify
Well, I was
yourself.
working on the alarm.
Tell me how that looks.
I'm working on the alarm.
You just said you're working on the house.
Yeah, well, I'm an electrician.
Okay,
I'm here doing electric work.
But do you understand what I'm saying? How do you think that looks to me when you're refusing to identify yourself? You're in a place where you're setting alarms off and you don't live here.
He doesn't have to.
What's the need for me to identify myself? I am a contractor. Clearly, the house is
because
under
the homeowner's not here, so I need to know who you are.
Mr. Moreland argues that he has no constitutional obligation to identify himself. The Supreme Court held in the 2004 case of Heibel v. 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada that states may require a detainee to identify himself during a lawful Terry stop.
I would have told him, well, if you arrest me for a crime, then I'll give you my ID. Until I'm under arrest, I'm not telling you who I am. So you got to arrest me for something. And if they try to say, well, we're going to arrest you for resisting arrest, what do you mean? That's a secondary crime, just like the ID. How you going to arrest me for resisting arrest? What was I under arrest for? You feel me? Police, boy, that ID is like crack.
But only where the stop itself is supported by reasonable suspicion. Unlike states that have enacted stop and identify statutes, Maryland imposes no general obligation on a detainee to provide identification to a law enforcement officer, and the sole statutory exception, found in Section 4-206 of the Maryland Criminal Law Code, applies only to individuals carrying a handgun. However, a refusal to identify could, in some circumstances, potentially support a charge of obstructing and hindering a law enforcement officer in the performance of his duty. Obstructing and hindering is a common law misdemeanor in Maryland, committed when an individual acts or fails to act in a way that obstructs or hinders an officer in the performance of a specific duty. Critically, the offense requires proof of actual obstruction, not merely uncooperative conduct. In the 2011 case of Titus v. State, the Court of Appeals of Maryland...
Yeah, but what that got to do with the ID? Well, I see what context he's using it in, but still though, that Fourth Amendment is strong. You gotta suspect me of committing some type of crime. You suspect I'm a burglar, arrest me for it. Or let me call these people and have them come tell you I'm supposed to be here. Period. You know I'm supposed to. The police know he's supposed to be there, bro. They know he's supposed to be there. He what's the name with him about everything but the ID? What's the word? What's the word the police be like? He's not cooperating. He cooperated the whole time.
Reversed and obstructing
Except
and
for
hindering
the
conviction
ID.
arising from a traffic stop during which the
'Cause he
defendant had
doesn't
provided
have
the
to.
false name to the investigating officer. The court held that the evidence was insufficient to support a conviction because the state had failed to demonstrate how the defendant's conduct actually impacted the officer's investigation, and that the mere act of giving a false name, without more, did not satisfy the actual obstruction requirement. Here, Mr. Moreland had already told the officer that he was a contractor working on the home. The officer failed to articulate any investigative purpose that identification would serve, and the homeowner was available to confirm Mr. Moreland's account. Under these circumstances, there is a strong argument that the refusal did not meaningfully impact any identifiable duty that the officer was performing, and therefore did not constitute obstruction, even if a court were to conclude that the officer had the reasonable suspicion constitutionally required to demand identification, which, as we discussed earlier in this episode, is far from certain.
Notified the police
He
department.
is now. No, he hasn't notified the police department.
Yeah, they came yesterday. They
Okay,
came
yesterday.
earlier.
Today they didn't. And when the alarm company calls to get the code to clear it, they did not answer and did not give the correct code.
Oh, I've got the code.
They didn't call you. They called the owner.
Oh, okay.
Instead of telling you about how
He
amazing
said, yeah, okay, because I got the code.
why don't
I'm
I
working
just
on
show
it.
you? Let's say we want a bee explaining the law of gravity. And
That is
boom,
funny.
in 1 second you have...
Officer Butt heard he couldn't get that crack ID. He wanted that
It's such a
crack.
simple thing that I've handled 9,000 times, and you make it difficult.
I'm not trying to be difficult, sir.
But
And
you
I
are
don't mean
being
to be
difficult.
well, I just don't understand what
You
me
don't
giving
have
you
to
my
understand.
ID. I mean, I understand that you don't think that I have to understand, but my ID does nothing. It doesn't tell you he's a contractor. He's supposed to be.
It tells me who you are. So later on, if the homeowner comes on and say, "Hey, somebody was in here," blah blah blah,
Well,
I know who it was.
I've got the homeowner comment, so that way we just don't even have to worry about it.
Well, regardless of that, you asked the question. I'm explaining it to you.
I gotcha.
I won't ask you questions because you don't answer questions.
Other than this, how's your day going?
I don't answer questions.
Lord have mercy.
I'll play your stupid game.
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, Mr. Coffee will be.
All right. Mr. Coffee's the homeowner?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. You guys got here pretty quick.
Huh?
You guys got here pretty quick.
Yeah, I was standing there. Halfway. Hi, Mr. Matthew.
Hello.
You fixing your lights?
I was working.
Are you listening to a call?
What's that?
Are you listening to a call?
Am I listening to your call?
No, are you?
Oh,
listening?
that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
You get an ear for when they're talking to you.
Yeah,
It's not mine. I'm sorry.
Just to give you a heads up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just one of Mr. Coffee's caregivers. His house was damaged by solar panels,
Oh, wow. Okay.
so they had to basically take the top off the house. He had
Let's
to
see
move
if he
out.
still try to get the
Because
ID,
this was all
y'all.
going, so
Y'all
Mr.
think he's
Matthew
still gonna try to
was
get the
one of
ID?
electricians.
Okay.
Or get
And
get
Mr.
his
Coffee,
identity
he's the
from her?
project manager with Strongwall Construction.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, Mr. Coffee's going to come in and you can
Okay.
verify everything. Are you guys hearing the alarm and we're not hearing it here?
Was I hearing the alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was testing it,
Print it.
and I opened a window, and I came in right away and
That's
pushed
right,
the
thanks.
code in, and went back to work. So it was wheel, wheel, wheel for like 10 seconds, and put the code in.
So we got
and
two
went back to
alarms,
work.
one general alarm and then one window alarm.
Oh.
Yeah, so that means that, and then they're calling a phone, which is, I don't know if it's
He's supposed to
Mr.
call
Coffee's
the
cell
alarm
phone.
company and tell them to not report it while I'm working in here.
Yeah.
And that's how you avoid
He
this whole
probably
process.
hasn't. He probably didn't.
I can go down and talk to him if that's
Okay,
easier.
if you don't mind,
No,
yeah.
no,
Thank you,
no.
officer.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. You're the homeowner here?
Yes.
All right. Do you have identification on you by any chance? That shows this address?
Sure.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
See, what the problem is, I told another policeman yesterday
Yeah.
that they are working on my house.
Right. You have to tell the alarm company that.
And the electrician in there
Yeah.
Watch. He gonna write it down.
Appreciate it.
I thought that's
The problem is
crazy,
the
bro.
electrician wouldn't give me any information.
Okay. Now he finna lie on the electrician. From what I just heard, he wouldn't give me no information. He told you everything but his name and shit. But I thought he just needed to show ID with the address on him. He gave him the ID. All you had, I thought you just wanted to see, oh, okay, this your house. Or you live here at least, so you could vouch. Nah, I gotta write this shit down. I'm gonna run your old ass for warrants. Oh man, that crack is cold, boy.
Information. He wouldn't give me his name. He wouldn't give me anything. He said it's not his constitutional duty to give me his name. And he doesn't understand that he's setting an alarm off and he doesn't live in this house.
It don't matter.
Yes, I need to identify who you are. Well, he
No, you don't.
So that's
okay,
why
well, let's see if you're arrested.
No problem. But the thing about it
He's
is,
gonna write that shit down. I thought he just wanted to see the address.
Hooked up.
Yeah.
But after getting everything hooked up, it came over the board that one of my windows was open in the basement. He went down in the basement, and none of the windows are open.
We don't want to hear all that.
But one
I want to see him go interact with this other dude
and
again.
when that go off,
Bro, you can't let the old man talk your ear off, bro.
You know, connected together.
Right.
But what I'm gonna have him to do, just go in and turn it off.
Well, you can either turn it off, or if it goes off, do you have a cell phone? Do they call you?
Nobody called me.
Okay, yeah, the alarm companies should call you, and you can give them like a code,
right?
And they cancel us. But they said they didn't say anything about calling anybody. So
yeah, well, nobody hasn't called me.
He said he
Mr.
put the
Coffey,
code
91?
in.
Yeah.
Looking at your date of birth, my dad was born in '38. He's 87. He lives in Arizona. Still kicking
So
too.
what? So what?
All right.
I'll soon be 92. My next birthday's in April.
Are you going for 100? Come on, you can do it.
If God willing.
Look,
I told my
man.
dad that. Hey, you're going to make it to 100. He's like,
We don't want to hear that shit.
See, I tell you, it doesn't make any difference with me how long.
Oh my
If
God.
God will, I'll go along with it.
It goes off.
Yeah, well, as I say, I probably have him.
All right, well, have a good day, sir. Thank you.
There we go.
This professional
Go arrest
32
that man.
terabytes SSD, capable of holding the entire collection of the New York Public Library, is something you won't find at Best Buy or any electronics retailer.
After the homeowner confirmed that Mr. Moreland
Cool if he arrested him and then did all this. Like, hold on, well, you don't want to give me no ID, nigga, you under arrest for burglary. But now he got to let him go. He should leave him alone. What's up, veteran? Yep. I ain't even do no Spark today. I did Uber and Lyft. I just got all my tips from Spark from yesterday, like 65 in tips. I just let that come in. I tried to catch some, but I wasn't sitting at them too long. I didn't want to sit around really. For sure, appreciate you. All right, let's see if he arrests him. Let's see what we got going on.
All right, well, have a good day, sir. Thank you.
After the homeowner confirmed that Mr. Moreland was in the home permissibly, the officer left without further incident. Mr. Moreland.
Okay, cool. But look, I know he didn't just get in that car and leave. Did he? Or did he get in the car and run the old man name? Oh, man.
Told me that he subsequently filed a complaint with the Howard County Police Department and that Internal Affairs determined that the officer had not engaged in any wrongdoing. He also told me that he's seeking legal counsel and that despite reaching out to several attorneys, he has yet to receive a response.
Well, the only thing he really did wrong, because the police could tell you, give me your ID all day. You know what I mean? He didn't get arrested for that. But pushing him in and going in that house, I don't know if he needed a warrant for that. Just because of the alarm going off, he didn't look like no burglar. He didn't present himself as no burglar. So, You got to take that into consideration. You're like, bruh, I'm the electrician. That's why I keep going off. We talked to the police yesterday. You know what I mean? You want me to call the owner to come through? Nah, give me your ID. Man, I ain't got no crack. That's what I'm at. Police be like, man, give me your ID. Man, I ain't got no crack.
Overall, the Howard County officer gets an F for entering a private home without a warrant.
Oh, damn, he got an F. Let's hear the reason why.
For valid exigent circumstances, detaining Mr. Moreland based on questionable reasonable suspicion, and responding to Mr. Moreland's assertion of his rights with indignation rather than legal justification. The Fourth Amendment draws a firm line at the entrance to the home, and none of the recognized exigencies that would permit a warrantless entry were present here. The situation that the officer encountered upon arrival was not an act of emergency. Mr. Moreland answered the door, offered an immediate explanation for his presence, including evidence of his uniform, and displayed none of the indicators that courts have associated with ongoing criminal activity. The officer, nonetheless, physically pushed Mr. Moreland back from the entrance and crossed the threshold without consent or a warrant, and his claim that he did so because he was cold does not constitute a recognized basis for warrantless home entry under any applicable legal standard.
I'm cold, so I'm coming in your house, man. Fuck you. You finna sit out there in the cold.
The detention that followed is equally problematic. As discussed earlier, Mr. Moreland had already provided a facially plausible explanation for his presence before any detention occurred, and the officer was obligated to weigh that explanation as part of the totality of the circumstances rather than disregard it. The officer's assertion that obtaining Mr. Moreland's identification would confirm whether he was authorized to be in the home is puzzling, as a name alone would not have verified that authorization, and the homeowner was already en route to provide direct confirmation. When Mr. Moreland calmly attempted to assert his rights, the officer responded with frustration.
Yeah, you did. We don't care about that. Oh, shit. Let's watch this movie you got. Let's see. Man, he got 3 million subscribers, 2.98. Shit. Audit the audit. Fuck.
On September 22nd, 2023, Officer Timothy Leonard of the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department was patrolling in the Hermitage precinct in Nashville, Tennessee around 1 a.m. when he saw an unfamiliar vehicle in the parking lot of a private business. Officer Leonard approached the vehicle and found the owner of the Reba Audits 515050 YouTube channel, who goes by Reba, in the driver's seat. The interaction that followed was captured on Officer Leonard's body camera, with Reba filming with her cell phone as well.
On a 44 Victor at 801 Royal Parkway.
Yeah, she was clowning him though. He was mad.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm Officer Leonard Metro. We're just wondering what you were doing here.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, why not?
I have a right not to.
Okay, well look, You do. Let me explain a few things, okay? I'm a police officer.
All right.
Okay. This is my area. This is my zone. I'm here all the time.
Yeah,
okay?
Hermitage.
Yes.
So?
And I'm here in this particular parking lot quite often, and I just don't usually see a Jeep here.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering what you're doing, because it's weird to me there's a Jeep here that's usually not here. That's why I'm
I don't answer questions.
I'm not.
I don't want to tell you.
Anything wrong, we got nothing to worry about.
I'm obligated to help you with your investigation.
Exactly.
You are obligated to talk to me as a police officer. Okay.
You heard what he just said? You are obligated to talk to me as a police officer. What? I got a Fifth Amendment right. I ain't got to say shit to you. You can take me to jail and I can sue.
Okay. I have the right to ask you simple questions.
Yes,
such as,
you do.
What are you doing here?
I have a right to refuse to answer them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then I have a right to ask for your ID.
For what reason?
Because you're refusing to cooperate with me.
So you want to do something punitive to me? You want to punish me?
I just want to figure out who you are.
On video, right?
Hold on. He did just say it on video. Hold on. You want to ID me for what reason?
For what reason?
Because you're refusing to cooperate with me.
Wow. Because you're refusing to cooperate with me. Oh, no. You fucked up the whole case right there. Shit ain't even started.
So you want to do something punitive to me?
Nope.
You want to punish me?
I just want to figure out who you are.
On video,
I
right?
didn't.
You just told me that.
Nope.
You said because I didn't want to do what you wanted. That's you were going to punish me.
I did not. Those are your words, not mine.
That's exactly what happened.
You know, this goes a lot easier if we just are nice with each other.
It would be. Why don't you leave me alone? I'm not doing anything wrong.
So then tell me what you are doing here.
It's none of your business.
Do you work here?
It really is not. Any of
Do you
your
have anything
business.
to do with this building?
I'm not breaking a law.
Okay.
Now, you can do your investigation, but I'm not going to aid you in it. Period.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, you do understand that because you're here, I have no idea who you are and why you're here.
You don't need to.
I have the right to detain you.
I'm on private property. Well, detained is the same as arrested, so what am I
It's
arrested
not the same.
for?
Detained just means you can't leave.
Basically,
nope.
It is.
You don't go in handcuffs and you're detained.
What am I detained for? What crime?
Because you're refusing to cooperate with me right now, and you have.
I don't have to. I don't have to communicate with you. I don't have to cooperate.
Man, just tell me what you're doing here. That's all. That's all this is
It's
about.
none of your business.
Cooperate with you. You cannot keep saying his ass is grass. I hope she sued him too. You cannot detain somebody and arrest them and shit like that for not cooperating. I don't have to cooperate. As long as I abide. You have no jurisdiction. My body, my mind, none of that. Unless I commit, that's a motherfucker. He's trying to get me too. Got him. Unless I committed a crime or a traffic violation or something. Besides that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then let me see your driver's license.
For what cause?
Because I don't.
Because I don't answer your questions.
Because I have a reason.
So you want my driver's license?
I have a reason to believe that you are here and you're not supposed to be here.
What?
That is it's called reasonable suspicion.
What's the reason?
Because
I'm in a parking lot.
Yes.
So
and you are normally not
go
here.
in any private parking lot and harass people.
That's not what I'm doing.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Those are your words,
and
not
you're
mine.
Pouting because you're not getting your way.
I'm not pouting.
So you're going for my ID like a pussy.
I have a right to ask for anyone's ID I come in contact with.
You can ask anything.
Okay. Can you step out of the car for me?
For what?
You're not going to be placed in handcuffs, but you are being detained.
For what?
I would feel more comfortable if you stepped out of the car. Okay?
For what?
Step out of the car.
You're not going to arrest me, so
I'm
why
not
do
going
I
to
need
arrest
to get out of the car?
I need you to get out of the car.
For what reason?
So we can have a conversation.
Please get your supervisor.
We need to have a conversation.
We need to talk to your supervisor.
And we can make that happen.
Get your supervisor. Please call your supervisor.
I will do that once you hand me your ID. I'll make that deal with you.
Hell no. What? He called that a deal? He just said. She said, give me your. That happened. Not my job.
Ma'am, I need to know who you are.
Please call your supervisor.
Is this person here related with you? Why are you being so difficult with me?
I told you.
It's not difficult. I'm not obligated to do your investigation. I don't care about your investigation. I'm sitting here trying to be in a parking lot, and you're f***ing with me.
I'm not. Have I told you anything wrong?
Oh yeah,
Have we told you anything
that's our
bad?
kids. Yeah.
Have I said anything? Everything that's bad has happened from your words, not mine. Hey, Moss. Is he with her?
Yeah.
Hey, sir. I'm Officer Leonard. Me and my partner were in body cameras. Look, she's being extremely difficult with me. I'm just trying to have a conversation with her, okay?
I can't help it.
Look, let me just tell you why we're here. This is my area, okay? There's usually not a car parked here, and I just wanted to speak with her and figure out what she was here, why she's here. That's all it's about.
Okay.
And she's refusing to answer my questions.
I'm here every night, midnight at 1 o'clock.
Okay, do you clean the building?
No, I'm here to pick this shit up and this right here and carry it to Knoxville.
Okay.
Every night. Been doing this for 5 years.
Okay. Do you guys look? I have no reason to believe that you're not telling me the truth. Okay. All I need.
That's it. I have no reason to believe you're not telling the truth. Okay, well, all your suspicion done then, right?
I promise you, I just unlocked that door with this key.
You have a key for the building?
Yeah. I
Perfect.
Just went in and got my.
Okay.
This is my job.
Okay. And again.
Some people have a job.
Thank you. I believe you. I do too. Now, understand from my point of view, just being the zone officer, I'm here all the time. I normally don't see a car parked here. It was just a little bit weird. That's called what we call reasonable suspicion in my job, okay? When I have that, I have the right to talk to people, ask a couple questions, figure out what's going on, and as long as everything checks out, we all go on our way. That's all this is.
To answer a single
You do.
that
You are wrong.
No, we don't have to answer your questions.
You do.
No.
As a police officer, I have that authority.
You can ask me anything you want, but I'm not obliged to tell you anything.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you? Can I please have it? Okay. Sir, do you know who she is? Is she with you?
Please do not.
Okay. I'm going to hang on to this until I get hers. So the sooner she gives me her ID, the sooner we can all be on our way.
That's another violation. I gave you mine. I got nothing to do with that. Call me clear, give me my shit back. If I'm clear, I'm gonna walk off. You got me twisted. How you gonna hold his shit till she give up her shit and won't call the sergeant until she give you her shit? Oh yeah, you got the game fucked up, homie.
I ain't done nothing.
What's your suspicion now? So he's explained everything to you, so what are your suspicions about me?
As a police officer, when I'm on a call and I have reasonable suspicion, I have the right to ID everyone I'm talking to.
You're not on the call.
Let me explain everything and stop interrupting me.
Unless you charge me with a separate crime, you cannot get me for failure to ID because it's none of your business.
The longer you interrupt me, the longer we're going to be here.
It don't matter.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Well, then don't act like one.
I'm not.
Here we go.
Ooh,
again, ready?
He's real unprofessional.
Because I have reasonable suspicion to talk to you, I need your ID. The sooner you give it to me, the sooner we can all be on our way. That's all this is.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, give me your ID and I will.
Can you call your supervisor, please? What's your name, badge number of employee?
This is Officer Moss. He's training.
I'm asking him.
He is training.
Thank you.
Officer Moss, 40111.
Thank you.
Are you guys sovereign citizens or something? Is that what this is?
Not
sovereign citizen.
Not bowing to
Is
your
that what
will
this
does
is?
not make somebody a sovereign citizen.
Okay. And I believe you. Do you know why she's being so difficult with me?
I have no idea.
Okay, all I need is her ID. That's it.
None of your business.
Ma'am, what's your ID? Where is it? Okay.
Off.
Guys, if you're still balding in
Okay, he finally
2026,
finna
what
say
are you
something.
doing? There's an easy
'Cause
solution.
I said a bunch of
It doesn't
shit.
cost tens of
I hope he
thousands of
start putting
dollars.
them
It doesn't involve
codes
surgery
out.
or
Officer Leonard informs Reba that she is detained and repeatedly demands her identification, but Reba refuses to comply with his requests. Now, we will explore whether or not Reba was required to identify herself later in this episode, but as we have discussed many times before here on ATA, the Supreme Court held in the 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio that the Fourth Amendment prohibits a police officer from detaining an individual without reasonable suspicion to believe that they are involved in criminal activity. Under Section 39-14-405 of the Tennessee Code, a person commits criminal trespass if the person enters or remains on property without the consent of the owner. Here, Officer Leonard had no evidence that Reba and her brother were there without the consent of the owner, besides the fact that he personally did not recognize the vehicle. In the 2009 case of United States versus C, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Tennessee, held that an officer lacked reasonable suspicion to detain the occupants of a car that was parked in a public housing parking lot at 4:30 a.m. based on the early hour of the morning, the high crime area, and a request that the officer be on the lookout for loiterers when the officer was not responding to a complaint and did not observe the vehicle's occupants acting suspiciously. Citing this case,
So Aldi's got it. I got an Aldi's right around the corner.
the Court of Criminal Appeals of Tennessee concluded in the 2021 case of State versus Brown that the mere presence of a non-tenant in a parking lot adjacent to an apartment building did not give rise to reasonable suspicion of trespassing. Applying this precedent, a court would likely find that Officer Leonard's observation of an unfamiliar vehicle in a private parking lot was insufficient to justify detaining Reba, absent additional evidence of trespass or other criminal activity.
17, Charles. Can you start me one more car? 28 Tennessee Tag Boy, Nora Queen, 7683. Tell me who that comes back to.
Oh yeah, if that's in her
Sir,
name, he
look,
gonna get her
I'm being
name.
reasonable here. I'm not trying to get anybody hemmed up for anything. I just need to get her ID. That's all it is. That's all it is. You've been cooperative. I appreciate that. coach who's fine. He's got a lady who's maybe a sovereign citizen over here.
What's your definition of a sovereign citizen?
Sovereign citizen is someone who just doesn't cooperate with police. They don't think they have to. They think rules and laws don't apply to them.
They do. I don't know why you think I'm a sovereign cit.
Okay, look. Can you give me your ID?
No.
Why not?
It's none of your business.
It is my business.
It's an overreach.
It's not an overreach.
Power when you don't have any suspicion that I've committed a crime. This has become 100% your ego.
It's not.
This is all your ego.
Can you verify that? Ma'am, you understand that it's my policy of my department to identify anybody I come in contact with.
I don't care about policy, I care about law.
So the policy follows law.
I don't have to abide by your department's policies.
Which follows the state laws.
I go by the law.
Okay.
And the law is I don't have to ID to you. Your policy doesn't mean shit to me.
Officer Leonard claims that it is his department's policy.
She cooking him. Put his hands on her, though. I know that.
To identify everyone that they contact. However, the Supreme Court held in the 1979 case of Brown versus Texas that, similar to the requirement for a Terry stop, officers cannot require an individual to identify themselves without reasonable suspicion to believe that they're engaged in criminal conduct, and the policies contained in the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department manual comply with this constitutional standard. However, even when an officer has reasonable suspicion, the policy does not authorize officers to demand identification under threat of arrest. Rather, it states that the identity of the individual, quote, is likely to be useful in the intelligence gathering process. Additionally, Policy 18.80.040 notes
Part though, I don't think he threatened to arrest her. Not yet. Or did he? Did I miss something?
that the subject of a field interview often will not furnish all of the information necessary to complete the entire report, and encourages officers to submit incomplete reports with pertinent information. These provisions confirm that, contrary to Officer Leonard's assertions, MNPD policy does not authorize officers to demand identification from individuals stopped on reasonable suspicion of a crime, let alone every person that they come into contact with.
Ma'am, you do understand that if you refuse to ID yourself, I have to take you to jail.
If you want to arrest me...
Uh-oh, I just said it. I just said it. There it go. There he go with the threat to go to jail. Damn. The audit must have knew he was finna say.
For a separate crime, you can arrest me that as a secondary charge. But it's not a charge in itself.
There's no charge initially. We're just having an encounter with you just to see what's going on. And if you would just give me your ID, I could ID you and get you out of here. Not yet, because you haven't given me your ID.
I have asked over and over for a supervisor.
You've asked me twice.
That's what they're for.
You've asked me twice.
I asked you too. Will you call a supervisor?
We'll call one in just a minute, okay?
We'll call one in just a second.
We're gonna get.
Job to do regardless.
And the longer she doesn't give me her ID, the longer you're not gonna do your job.
I'm gonna go do my job.
What?
Let me run your ID, okay?
Yeah, he finally said, nah, that ain't got shit to do with me. Go run my shit, bruh. But he wanted her to be walking all up behind me.
A random IT guy once told me the scariest thing about Max. He said, the damage is already happening before you ever notice anything. Bro, that hit. Because your Mac looks fine, it feels fine, but hidden background apps are quietly draining it.
We're going to, while we do this, we're going to TLO her. We'll find her that way. He's got no TBI, he's got no outstanding warrant, so as far as I'm concerned, he's free to leave. I'm just going to have him verify because he said he was inside the building, so. Hey, dude. So, we were just making rounds, this area, you know, whatever. Yep. We're making a round across the street, 800 Royal.
Yep.
I see this Jeep parked as it is. I'm just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I usually see a Jeep parked here.
Yeah.
I initiated 40 Paul Victor, go make contact with her. She's like, I don't have to answer your questions. I'm like, okay.
Detained right now.
So I told her she's detained. While we're talking to her, this gentleman comes out the door, gives me his ID. She's telling me she doesn't have to give me her ID, that she doesn't have to cooperate with my investigation. And I'm telling her the sooner she gives me her ID, the sooner I can let her cut her loose and get her out of here.
She's detained.
She's just refusing. Yeah. So she's demanding a supervisor. So.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
it ain't trespassing him
so that's all
until you ask. Hold it. Is that the sergeant? Cause he talking about, yeah, she's detained for trespassing. Nuh-uh. You can't just come up and detain for trespassing. In order to be trespassing, you gotta be asked to leave first. They gotta ask you to leave. And then if you don't leave, then all this shit happens.
No. I think it's his. Hey, Todd, is this your car? It is? Okay. You want to try talking to her? I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, real quick. So you said you were inside the building. I believe you.
Can you just tell me?
No, I'm not. They gave you an update.
What's going on?
That he updated you.
I'm just trying to get you.
What's your name and full?
Badge number 409192.
I couldn't understand the name.
Officer Malone,
Malone.
409192.
Thank you.
Can you just tell me what's going on?
I don't need to do anything. I'm ready to leave here.
Right now
I'm detained for nothing. So
okay.
I don't have anything to say. I don't need anything. You're not the supervisor, right?
I'm not a supervisor.
So I don't need to repeat it all for you. That's a waste of my time and yours.
Okay, well, I mean, the sooner we can be able to identify you, the sooner we can catch you loose.
So y'all are going to punish me and keep me detained because you're not getting your way.
It's not a punishment.
Yeah, it is.
You're being detained and we have a legal right
For
to-
what? What's your reasonable articulate suspicion that I've committed a crime?
Trespassing.
Trespassing?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you getting that? He's explained he works here. He's explained he worked here.
Are you going to talk over me? Or can I...
Yeah, I'll talk. No, I'm not talking to you at all. How about that? I'm not listening to you either.
Okay, all right.
You're just as full of shit as they are.
You guys out of here.
She ain't gonna come out, but I'll come down.
Okay, well, I need to get her ID.
I'm not. You're interrupting. I'm silent.
Ma'am, me and Todd here, we're fine. But I need to get you ID'd. We can be fine if I can get your ID. That's all it is.
What crime are you going to charge me with?
I've already gone over this with you twice, and my partner here just explained it to you. You're here on private property.
State of Tennessee, I do not have to give you my ID unless I'm charged with a separate crime.
That's not true.
It is
You're being detained for a crime.
You're being detained for reasonable suspicion, which means you do have to give me your ID.
No, I don't.
Yes, it does.
No, RISE doesn't work in Tennessee.
Okay, well then you can be charged with resisting a stop.
No, I haven't resisted any stop.
You're resisting right now.
You're on video
I'm resisting your wants and wishes.
Reba argues that under Tennessee law, officers cannot demand identification during a Terry stop based on reasonable suspicion, and that she only needs to identify herself if she is arrested for a separate crime. But the officers contend that she can be arrested for quote-unquote resisting a stop if she refuses to identify herself. Now, while Section 7-3-505 of the Tennessee Code requires citizens to identify themselves when an officer is issuing a citation or civil warrant, Tennessee has no so-called stop and identify statute requiring detainees to give their name during a Terry stop based on reasonable suspicion. It should be noted that Section 39-16-611 of the Tennessee Code does criminalize the act of providing false identifying information to an officer during a detention. But this statute does not make it an offense for a citizen to decline to identify themselves, and it did not go into effect until July 1st, 2025, several years after this interaction occurred. Now, as for the officer's argument that Reba could be arrested for resisting a stop, Section 39-16-602 of the Tennessee Code makes it an offense to intentionally prevent or obstruct a law enforcement officer from effecting a stop, frisk, halt, arrest, or search by using force, meaning that passive noncompliance, including refusing to answer questions or provide one's name, does not constitute resistance under the statute. And although Section 11.04.020 of the Nashville and Davidson County Municipal Code uses broader language, simply prohibiting resisting, interfering with, or hindering a police officer in the discharge of their duties, as we discussed earlier in this episode, such an ordinance could not constitutionally be applied to an individual's refusal to identify themselves when an officer does not have reasonable suspicion that the individual is involved in criminal activity. Accordingly, it is unlikely that a court would conclude that Reba could lawfully be arrested for her refusal to identify herself.
I'm going by the law.
We're sitting in the parking lot where nobody else is, okay?
Exactly, and I've explained this to you both.
Right.
Normally, I don't see your car here.
When you know what
if you give me your ID and I can get you ID, we'll be out of here. Nope, I have to do this. I have to do this.
No, your ego.
Okay.
It's not an ego thing.
It's
a protocol.
It isn't.
It is.
No, it's your protocol to ask for it, but that doesn't mean I have to give it to you.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Call your supervisor.
And what's he's
Either
gonna tell you
arrest
the same
me for
thing.
a separate
He's gonna
crime.
ask
Do
us
what
why
you
he
need
needs
to
come on
do.
here, so we need to give
You
a reason.
already know. We've been talking this to death.
And you want him here because why? You don't think you have the, you don't think you have to
Because
give me
you're
your
full of
ID?
So we
Okay.
need somebody better than you in charge.
Okay.
That's what they're there for.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what they're there for. Yeah, there you
Same
go.
thing I did.
Officer Leonard finally requests his supervisor, and while he is waiting for him to respond, he identifies Reba through his computer systems by searching her brother's associates. He confirms that Reba does not have any open warrants, and then...
he got her. That's cold. Damn.
Calls his supervisor again, who advises Officer Leonard to tell Reba that she is free to leave.
So we've got her ID'd. Call Sarge back.
For no reason.
Yeah, but she's still refusing to give me her ID, which is still a chargeable offense. Hey, real quick, I've got her ID'd. I found her through TLO. She's got nothing in her history. It looks like she's just being difficult to be difficult. So I'm gonna explain that I've got her ID'd, and now that I know why they're here, like, they're both free to leave since I got her ID'd, but I mean, I don't know if if I do that and she still wants to talk to you, do you still want to respond or?
Yeah, you can tell her that she's afraid to leave. And I wouldn't even go into it if you've got her ID. I mean, you know who she is now and more, so.
Yep.
I would tell her that.
Don't even go into it about you got her ID. Yeah. Don't even go into it like that. Just tell her she's free to leave.
I tried every type of ED medication, Viagra or sildenafil, and Cialis or Tadalafil. I know this works for some people, but I did not get reliable results. 4 out of 10.
All right. Bye. All right, ma'am. Both free to leave.
Can you apologize?
I have no reason to apologize.
Can you admit you were wrong?
I wasn't wrong, ma'am. I need you to understand that when a police officer has reasonable suspicion, the law states we have the right to ID people.
No, you don't.
We do.
Or you would be doing it right now.
Here's what I encourage you to do, okay?
Do it right now.
I already have. I've asked you for your ID at least 10 times, and you've refused every time.
Well,
so
and then you punitively detain me.
That's not
because you know I'm
that's not
gonna
punitive.
do it.
So
yeah, that's punitive.
I encourage you to look up the statute about that.
I encourage you to.
Whenever you leave.
You're the one that's supposed to know.
And I do know.
Then you're either lying to me or you're ignorant to it.
Okay.
You choose which one looks.
You can
best
believe
to
whatever
you.
you want to believe. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going
All
to tell
right.
you otherwise.
Bye, everybody.
But you and Todd are free to leave.
Thank you.
Following this encounter, Reba filed a complaint against Officer Leonard. An internal investigation was conducted, and Officer Leonard was suspended for 5 days without pay after 2 charges were sustained. The first sustained charge was deficient or inefficient performance of duties in violation of Policy 4.20.050F of the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department Manual, which requires a documented pattern of deficient or inefficient performance, or a significant occurrence that has not been previously addressed or documented to warrant disciplinary action. Additionally, a violation of Policy 5.110 requiring quote-unquote knowledge of law was sustained, as this policy mandates that officers remain knowledgeable on all matters that pertain to criminal process. Reba filmed her police calls while filing the complaint and receiving the results, and then shared them on her YouTube channel. If you're interested in learning more, I've linked the videos in the description down below.
That's
Overall,
crazy.
Officer Leonard gets an F
F.
for demonstrating
he get an F
fundamental
for sure.
misunderstandings regarding both constitutional
He get
and
an
state
F for
law,
sure.
for maintaining a hostile and confrontational demeanor throughout the encounter, and for continuing to detain Reba and Todd long after his suspicion had been clearly dispelled. Officer Leonard began this encounter with nothing more than the observation that a vehicle that he did not recognize was parked in a private lot that rather than disregard it.
No, she probably gonna get an A. Oh man, shots up. Where we at? Oh, I keep going to this camera and this camera. Shit. Nah, ain't no handcuffs. I mean, well, probably so, but she gonna sue him every time because everything she said was right. Everything she said was right. Bro, just because the police ask you for your ID don't mean you gotta give it to them, bro. You have to basically arrest me for a crime. That's the Constitution. I don't have to identify myself unless you suspect me of a crime that you can articulate or a citation that you can articulate, like when you get pulled over. He say, yeah, I pulled you over for speeding. Bruh, I got it on dash cam, I wasn't speeding. That don't matter. He gave you that reason. Look, I pulled you over for speeding. Man, here go my license. Go on here and run it, give me my ticket. And when they know they lying, they gonna come back and be like, man, I'm gonna just give you a warning. Look, man, slow down out here. You know what I mean? Because he know if he give you a ticket and don't know about it and your dash cam really show you wasn't speeding, his ass is grass. But then that's where it be like, fuck it. You pulled me over and lied. Now I feel played. Now you got my ID and I really don't like giving you my ID. I'm going to take this information. I'm going to post it online, make sure it go viral, and I'm going to send a copy to your sergeant. Matter of fact, I sent a copy to the mayor too. Like, man, he pulled me over for nothing. I'm doing 59 and a 60. Cruise control. He pulled me over time out I was doing 73. Which will put points on your shit. So in certain cases, you gotta give up your ID. But if you ain't did nothing, if you not arresting me, fuck it. And it come down to like, look, all right, man, I suspect you are burglarizing this house because you here and I don't know if you live here. I need your ID. Okay. I'm not burglarizing it like the other dude. I'm working here. You see that? You see I'm working. That's why I came to the door. Yeah, but I need your ID. Okay, well, what's the crime you suspect me of? Burglary. All right, arrest me for burglary and I'll give you my ID. Arrest me for robbing this motherfucker and I'll give you my ID. But in a situation like that, he wouldn't have got him for no burglary because he knew he knew dude was there working. He knew that. So that just would have been a fat lawsuit. Play them, y'all. Don't let them play you. Play them. Don't let them play you. For real. A police can't just walk up to you and say, let me see your ID. What? Nah, they can't do that. What? No foul play. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, we can't do that yet. Yeah, you got to get up off that music shit, bro. Yeah, you know he lying. Okay. Okay, you better be rocking with him. Tyler Perry. Yep. Yep. And he paid for the funeral. Yeah, we need to, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Every stone and yeah, but let's watch it. What? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
We did not get...
In just a few short hours on the 4th of July, what was supposed to be a hangout among best friends.
I know she
Imagine
quit,
being
babe.
able to build anything just by
She
thinking
ain't
about
even
it.
playing the
Meet
new
Base 44.
what's the name
AI
came
creation.
out.
Attorney.
So I know she
In
she
just a
quit,
few short
babe.
hours on the 4th of July, what was supposed to be a hangout among best friends turned into one of the most shocking mysteries in Mississippi. 4 people boarded a boat heading to
I'm
Horn
just messing
Island.
with y'all.
But as the sun went down,
Oh,
only
man, that's
3
scandalous.
returned.
Let that sister cook.
What keeps the public questioning everything isn't just the
Fucking
fact that
around.
Nolan Wells
Let me
vanished,
see.
but
Let
what
me go
happened
right here.
afterward.
All right, there we go.
Why didn't anyone call the police right away? Why was the Coast Guard not contacted until
this shit
11
fake,
p.m.? And what makes this even more chilling is the final audio recording that reportedly captured Nolan shouting, "Give me my phone back."
Nah,
As the public outcry for justice intensifies,
put this out
Tyler
when?
Perry has reportedly been closely following the case, calling for a transparent investigation.
Oh, okay. So maybe they started
Was this
from
all
the
just a
beginning.
tragic series of coincidences?
Maybe I should give her a chance.
That is exactly what we are going to break down right now.
Yeah, let's see.
The fateful 4th of
So
July
they finna break
trip.
down the whole shit.
Paradise turns to hell.
I'll make this
July
my
4th,
last video.
Independence Day. While millions of families across the country were getting ready for barbecues, fireworks, and laughter in Mississippi, 17-year-old Nolan Wells was excited for an outdoor adventure. He was heading out with 3 people guys he had always called his best friends, people he trusted enough to put his safety in their hands. The destination was Horn Island, a secluded, completely isolated barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf. He's blowing the engine, cutting through the waves, and 4 young, energetic guys heading out to sea. Nolan surely thought this was going to be a summer memory he'd never forget. But he had no idea it would be a one-way trip. Later that day, the boat returned to the mainland. The engine was still running, the hull still hitting the shore.
Why she do
but
that?
on deck, only 3 people remained. Nolan Wells was gone. The 17-year-old, with a bright future ahead of him, was left behind in the vast open waters, stranded on a wild island. And from this moment, a series of heartless actions by the 3 survivors began to unfold. There is an unwritten rule in friendship. If your friend is in danger, you do whatever it takes to save them.
Let me stop fucking
If your
around
friend
with her
goes
like
missing,
that.
you scream, you cry, and you
I
flip
don't
the
even wanna
world
watch this
upside
video.
down to find them.
She
But
got herself
Nolan's 3
hella big.
friends did none
Plus
of
what
that.
they talking about with all them B-roll clips. I don't know. I don't know if that shit right. I don't know if that's right, coach. Oh man. Oh my God, bro. Now if I click on this video, hold on. When small guys, look at the thumbnail. They out of pocket, bro. When small fighters destroy huge guys. Out of pocket.
Sometimes it can be deceiving to think that size matters in a fight, but as we are going to see in this video, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Today, we take a look at times when small fighters give big guys a pounding. Starting with this 400-pound man who stepped into the cage to challenge one of the most terrifying punchers in history, thinking he was going to crush him under his enormous weight.
Pounds against the 340-pound Fred Floyd, who goes right after him. Wow! Fister just flying all over it, knee to the side. Both these fighters going all out. They are not going to grapple on this one. Both fighters going at it. Now,
he's trying to use that side. He finna get knocked out. We ain't finna watch
the
this,
fight
though.
slipping away, he threw caution to the wind and started grappling. However, he was about to find out why his opponent was regarded as one of the most feared fighters at the time.
What a fight we have going on here. The fourth fight.
Oh, that was him. Yep, that was him.
This crowd is in to this, again, no time limit. So these guys will fight until one of them cannot no longer.
Oh, ain't no time limit?
Knockout or submission.
He tried to catch him. Oh!
Right hooks. This time with the left, he is tapped out. Fred Floyd.
He tapped.
As satisfying as this was, it wouldn't be income.
All right, man. So look. This right here, the officer sellout. That's crazy. Why is he on my timeline though? Nolan Wells' best friends break silence on what happened to Nolan's phone. Oh, really? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Because people done did videos. Like, I be watching it and I'm staying up on it. And I could be reacting to it just like everybody else. But this say part 4. So this is his 4th video. So the 3 dudes in the case. Bruh. My bad, I said that wrong. Not the 3 dudes in the case, but the 3 friends he was in the picture with. This old house officer, he got an interview with one of the dudes. And a recording just came out today of the dude in the thumbnail, the white dude, calling the not the Coast Guard, but the boat tote people. So look, we finna watch how we finna watch how he cupcaked for these other people.
I run a podcast solo.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna give him the light of the day. I shouldn't even give. Damn, he got that commercial out of me. I'd rather watch somebody telling what happened. Somebody else that watched it telling what happened. Oh shit! Here we go.
So y'all was concerned y'all haven't heard from Nolan. How would y'all have heard from Nolan when y'all had his phone?
We haven't.
That sounds stupid. But I know this ain't got nothing to do with the with the new with the new video. But we finna check it out, Poetic Flacco. Oh, see, that's part 3. I just came across part 4. You know what? Fuck it. We'll watch it. I really don't want to give him the what's the name? No. Damn. He got hella followers, bro. He got 3.8 million, bro. He like 180,000 off of 4. Fuck. 2 hours and 8. Oh, he did a live stream. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Oh, and I refreshed it so that Officer Tatum probably ain't gonna be there. Autopsy sealed. Y'all ain't gonna play no music, is y'all? Damn! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all just don't play no music. Don't play no music.
Whoever said women can't hit has clearly never watched this video.
That's a wrap.
These are not just knockouts. These are live executions. These women have a PhD in changing facial expressions instantly.
Fantastic.
Fasten your seatbelts because it's about to get violent.
All right, let's see. Damn!
The first fight is between Erivan Barut and Selen Ahlat. The bell rang, and Barut immediately used long, straight punches to keep Ahlat from getting inside.
Coming in from Penguin at the moment. Yeah, definitely.
Be busier. There you go.
Oh, shit. That's a wrap. That kick.
That's a lovely left head kick.
The shin connected flush with Ahlat's head at full speed. The referee waved it off without a count.
That was a nice kick.
The second one is Ann Wolfe and Vonda Ward. From the opening seconds, Ward's stiff, upright posture left her chin completely exposed, and Wolfe exploited it immediately.
Oh, nice left hook already through that first right hand, and there's another one backing Vonda up. And Wolfe, like the way that chin rides way over, like trying to
She
ducked under the high jabs. Ward then lunged forward with a jab and walked directly into Wolfe's loaded overhand right.
Got caught.
She tasted a little bit of the power. She is making and Wolfe, like the way that she is scared of her and did not really fight her. Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
The collision of Ward stepping in and that punch landing at the same moment made the impact twice as violent. Ward went down and didn't get back up. The third fight is between Brewer and Rodriguez. Right from the first exchange, Brewer landed a left hook that fractured Rodriguez's nose.
Tempo.
Începe lupta, să vedem cum atacă, sare Dastinel, sar pe rând, să-l ajute Dastinel pe Cedicea, ce se și întâmplă, se ține de piciorul lui, Cedi iese de sub picior și începe să... Mare nebunie, se ține de picior acolo într-o strangulare, Dastinel îl lovește.
It triggered immediate bleeding that forced her to breathe entirely through her mouth for the rest of the fight. Brewer then faked a leg kick and put a Superman punch straight through the open guard to finish it.
The blue corner.
It's over with. Yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Well done.
And Hannah Turlep.
Obey my commands at all times. Touch cloth if you want. Back to your corners.
As soon as the fight started, Anderson established a range-finding jab. She used her height to land straight right hands over the top of Turlep's guard repeatedly.
That is Turlep. He's headhunting right now. Covering nicely, and then she comes over the top.
Oh yeah, the old girl socked her back though. But she finna get KO, you can tell.
All night. Then she takes a couple shots. I mean, these.
The fight shifted when Anderson landed a crushing power shot
Oh,
that
shit.
knocked Turlip down.
Oh, no, she came back.
Turlip with the right hand that landed well, and another one. Ooh, big right hand from both fighters. Big right hand. Oh, that's it.
It's over with. Yeah, that's a wrap.
That might be it. That's it. Knockout in the 6th
Yep.
round. Fought with
Yep, that's over with.
Anderson.
The fifth fight is between O'Sullivan and Carolina Arm. Once the
All right,
bell
let's
rang,
see.
Arm marched forward, trying to establish her striking rhythm.
Terrifying, yeah.
You got knocked out.
Straight away. Levels.
Who got knocked out? The aggressor or the defender?
And again, she's finding success. Slip.
Uh-oh.
Up kick. Beautiful. Just stopped her opponent.
Beautiful little short shot again from Sullivan. Over the top. She's coming into this fight, but she's...
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, shit, that hurt.
follows
Yeah.
up and gets a reaction from...
As
Yeah.
Arm tracked forward again, O'Sullivan read the head movement. She launched a lead high kick, and the shin connected
Yeah.
flush with Arm's jaw.
Yeah, it's over with.
half a second up.
And she's trying to step the lead foot to the outside, throwing the whole body into it. Like there.
That was it.
Shot there.
You called it, Paul Bryan.
Damn, KO'd her.
The sixth fight is between Clara Pennequin and Coralie Robert. The moment the fight opened, Pennequin went straight
what's
after
up with you,
Robert
Doc?
with explosive, high-speed punch combinations.
Good comment. As I said, Penguin is been working on her hands. Her box combinations coming in from Penguin at the moment.
She catching her with combo.
Bouncy style from Robert. Not any.
Robert tried to keep a tight shell guard, but Pennequin's lateral movement and volume kept breaking it down until a final combination put a shot clean through the guard and disconnected
That
Robert
was it.
instantly.
Is been working on her hands. Her boxing. Nice high nations coming in from Penguin at the moment.
Needs to be busier. There you go.
Wow.
Straight out, that did.
That's it.
The final fight is between Nisa Mexen and Christina Morales. From the first
Let's
exchange, Mexen darted in with multi-punch combinations.
So many of her opponents only arrived in one champion, Morales. Morales could not.
He backs off, evades with the footwork, and then
Morales pressed forward with leg kicks and heavy overhand rights. Mexen punished those exposed ribs consistently until a right hook lifted Morales' chin.
see Morales is coming wide with the shot. She's
She's a multiple-time Savate world champion, and Savate was mentioned in the first round. That's the cracking noises you hear from Morales every time she lands a strike. From Olivier Gost himself, a former Muay Thai fighter. Backs her off with the right hand. There's another right hand, but head kick. That was a ripper from Anissa Mexen. Backs her off flag. Morales not retreating.
That was him.
incredible. Oh man, Olivier Cost.
Knocked her off.
After watching that, I think
Nah,
it's
get
safe
up
to
outta
say
here.
nobody is questioning women's knockout power anymore. If you enjoyed the chaos,
please, them
make
bitches
sure to
can't
leave a
hit.
like, subscribe, and let me know which knockout
Every
sent
one
you
of
into the
them.
shadow realm.
Nah, they do got knockout power. But they got knockout power against other women. They supposed to. Like men got knockout power against men. It be them ones that get in the ring with a man. Like, I knocked every bitch out I fought. You a little scrawny ass motherfucker. I could whoop your ass, get in there and get beat the fuck up. Hey, but nah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, women knock out women. I did have a cousin. Rest in peace, Keisha. Love you to death. She used to knock out niggas. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace to my cousin. She the only female I ever seen knock out a man. Had you on the curb twitching. And she used to fuck with bad bitches. That's the cold part. Yep. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Mary Giggs, what's cracking? Yeah, I'm out here every day. Every day. What I gotta get right here to be in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reline that up. Hell yeah, for sure, for sure. You come out here, fuck with your boy. Yeah, but I'm done with the reactions for the night. It's already like, oh, it's 9. That's perfect. Because that's what I said. I'm going to get off at 9. It's 8:54. Can we find a 3-minute video? What y'all think? Let's see. Fuck it. Let's see if we can find a 3-minute video. Oh, shit. I don't know what I clicked. This shit's so sensitive. We need a 3-minute video. Well, we got some shorts. Damn, that motherfucker 30 minutes. I'm gonna sue you. Oh, out 2 weeks ago. Motherfucker got a damn near 3 million subs. That's crazy. Hey man, sub up. I'm trying to hit 5 million by next month. Cop set this guy on fire. Oh, it's 6 minutes. Fuck it.
Where's your license? Where's your license right now to identify?
That's Chuck Coyle on the other side of the phone, recording the standoff with a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service officer.
What am I being arrested for? You are not cooperating for having committed a crime. What? A misdemeanor? A misdemeanor.
Seconds later,
it's a $10.
Coyle drops the phone. You see the flames. You can hear what happens next.
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm on a roll one. I'm on a roll one.
Imagine being tasered and then burnt.
Because I forgot I fucked
Catch
this
on
one
fire.
Up. Hold on.
The officer shoots you with the taser while you're at the gas pump, and it causes you
baby,
to
you
catch
lie.
fire.
I was waiting on you.
When
now I
was
can
training,
get off. Thank
If
you.
I OC sprayed you, I was not supposed to taser you because it's
I got
flammable.
2 more.
You're supposed to be aware of your surroundings. But in today's video, we're going to see officers. What?
Because I wanted you to come in here and cuss me out in front of the live.
Let's just watch the video.
You gonna order some food?
That's Chuck Coyle on the other side of the phone.
No,
recording the
I
standoff
told you I would buy you some Chico fish. And I already told you we're gonna have to manip poo poo to go. I said that.
And you left. And you seen what I was doing.
What I said, I left. How I seen what you was doing.
You seen me what I was doing when you came in there. Nobody hear that shit.
No, I just said when it's time to eat, I got you. I'm going to buy us some dinner on a Friday night. What? It's Friday night. They don't close at no fucking 8:50. Toya JoJo be tripping, bruh. Watch this. Baby.
What?
Toya cheering for you like, JoJo.
Poo-Poo ain't even here.
She not here for
No,
real?
it's the weekend.
What that mean?
She ain't working, so that means she ain't here.
She at Shamarga's house?
Probably so.
So they closer. Tell her I need her to pick me some shit up and drop it off.
Don't go hear that shit.
I ain't no shit. Alright, let's see. Oh man. I had to text baby girl. God damn it. Damn, bruh. Y'all got me cussed out. Here she go. Damn. Yeah, I'm at Sherman's. Fuck. I don't know why she called that boy that. Stop that, baby girl. Y'all finna get married in a month and a half. Oh, my God. Watch this. I put the woo-wop. Damn. I thought you was gonna be or DD. See if she know what that means. Y'all know what DD mean? And not DoorDash. God damn. Damn. All right, let's finish the video, y'all. What DD mean? And not DoorDash. God Hold damn. On.
U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service
This
Officer.
is crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
That is.
Let's see that again.
Let's just watch the video.
Where's your license right now to identify what?
That's Chuck Coyle on the other side of the phone, recording the standoff with a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service officer.
What am I being arrested for? You are not cooperating for having committed a crime. What? A misdemeanor? A misdemeanor.
Seconds later,
Literally, while the guy is in the middle of his speech saying that it's a $10 and he's not going to get it all out.
Yeah,
But
it's
as soon
a
as he says
$10 fine.
he's having a conversation with this cop who's aiming the taser at him. He gets tasered. No fight, no resisting, only having conversation, and he gets tasered.
It's a $10.
Coyle drops the phone. You see the flames and can hear what happens next.
That is.
Hold on. No, I wasn't trying. Oh, I had it in the wrong spot. I wasn't trying to rewind it, but bruh. Damn. It's a 10. Bow. I didn't hear him say 10. If it was worth $10, I wouldn't have did it, Judge. Shut your bitch ass up.
Let's just watch the video.
Where's your license right now to identify what?
That's Chuck Coyle on the other side of the phone, recording the standoff with a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service officer.
What am I being arrested for? You are not cooperating for having committed a crime. What? A misdemeanor? A misdemeanor.
seconds later,
literally while the guy is in the middle of his speech saying that it's a $10 and he's not going to get it all out. But as soon as he says $10, he's having a conversation with this cop who's aiming the taser at him. He gets tasered. No fight, no resisting, only having conversation, and he gets tasered.
It's a $10.
Yeah, that's them buff ass. He's a gym bro. I got power over you. No, you don't. Hey, on my mama. One thing for sure and two things for certain. Never get a next man power over you. Let them dudes be the bitches they gonna be, and you be the G you gonna be, and let them complain about it later.
Coyle drops the phone. You see the flames and can hear what happens next. It took place at a gas station on the Fort Mojave Indian Reservation back on July 16th. Coyle says he was with a friend and that they planned to fish at the Havasu National Wildlife Refuge. He tells me that officer approached and said they couldn't be there. Coyle insists they left, driving to the gas station, and says the officer followed him. That's when the confrontation happened. Why were you recording the incident?
Something told me with a gut feeling to start recording, and I just started recording.
It seemed to be there was an escalation of force without cause.
Roy Taylor has more than 4 decades of law enforcement experience and studies when and how force should be used.
Officers, if they're properly trained or taught, never use the taser in any flammable environment.
But the question would be also, does it really?
He shouldn't even have the taser out. Come on, bruh. For what? The dude standing there with a camera like, what I do wrong? He tasing? I guarantee you, if he would have put that taser up and pull... I guarantee you, if he had put that taser up and pulled them cuffs out and said, you under arrest, the dude probably would have turned around and put his hands behind his back. Now, if he had been like, man, fuck you, and came aggressive, then you pop him with it. The police would have got away with it. But what he just did, you ain't gonna get away with that. Police could get away with some shit. Well, they get away with shit like this. But it's more in your favor if whenever they pull out a weapon, you'll end up shocked or dead, especially if you black. Period. Once they pull out weapons, that's how I lived. That's how I lived. I didn't got hemmed up by the police. I guarantee you. Like hemmed up. By hemmed up terms, I done got hemmed up by the police at least 10 or better, and I want to say better, on felony stops. Get out the car, all that shit. I've been through it. The only way you're going to be justified in anywhere where you got fucked up is if you comply. If they do a felony stop, if they pull up on you 19 cars deep with guns on that car, do what them people say, bro. Yeah. Yeah, my rights, yeah, y'all can violate all of them. What you want? You think I'm gonna hop out the car? I ain't giving you the crack, the ID you want. Fuck you. I'm not giving you none of that shit. Fuck y'all. You finna get your ass fucked up. If you wanna live and get paid, they be funny too. They be like, get out the car. Open the door. All this. Nope. I remember I was out the window like this. It was like, open the car door. I was like, I'm not moving. I don't want to get shot. I'm the only one in the car. There's no one in the car, I promise you, but I'm scared to move because I don't want to get shot. And then they had a couple of brave cops come walk up on the car, look in it, and get me out. They came to me and did what they had to do. And I didn't go to jail that day because it wasn't me. Y'all sitting there tripping. But I ain't died that day either. Because believe me, look at this motherfucker on the screen. Look at this.
They require that much
hold
training.
on. I ain't mean to do that. Hold on. I want to come over here and click. Hold on. Look at this. Tell me he won't shoot you. Oh, see, I need to have my shit. Okay, so this always need to be at top. So no matter what, you always see me. All right, there we go. Look at this. Hey, homie. I'm going to abide by your orders, but fuck your orders. I'm going to sue your punk ass 10 million. Shot. That's fucked up. They be tripping, bro. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if them people got weapons out, y'all, go on ahead and listen. Fuck that. Because even listening sometimes will get you knocked off. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to kick it. Even listening, sometimes you get knocked off. But anytime I was in a situation where it's anything, if he had that thing on me, I wouldn't have been standing there with my phone. Because the first excuse he would have made was, oh man, I thought it was a weapon. I thought he was going to hit me with it. Come on with that shit. But let's see what they say. I was supposed to have been off this shit. I'm going to have to go on ahead and go up to, let me see. Which one give y'all the bigger view? This one. That's cool. That's cool. Since I'm reacting to a reaction, I guess this cool. I want the homie to get his credit, though. We the People University. He used to be the police. He telling you how it go. But look at this picture. Hey, man, if this man is pointing a gun at you, you better listen. Or you're going to end up in Mississippi somewhere. Oh man, I'm dead. What time is it?
Or is it simply common
I
sense
fuck
at some
around and
point?
be up all
And we're
night.
seeing a lot of officers that operate with absolutely no common sense whatsoever. But to be fair, I was trained not to use this in a flammable environment, but I don't think I would have did so anyway. Just makes sense. Well, in this case, it makes no sense.
While he points out we don't know from the officer's perspective what led up to the incident, he says it doesn't appear the officer is de-escalating things. Should he have been trained on de-escalation tactics?
He should be. That's pretty much a standard.
In response to my questions, the feds confirm a taser was deployed, writing
Hell no, I
consistent
don't
with
cry.
DOI policy.
What?
All such deployments undergo review, and we are unable to comment further while that process is ongoing.
That was uncalled for. It truly was.
You're looking at cell phone video from Clarence Coyle's point of view, capturing the tense standoff between him and an officer with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service on July 16th.
And you're going to go to jail.
Hold on. Toya. I recorded her first video I recorded. Her second video I recorded. And I was supposed to make a video reacting on them. Like I downloaded them. Like I didn't watch them, but I'm like, let me download it. Let me download it. Cause I'm like, once Nancy Grace got in it, bruh. But I be working so many hours a day, but I'm going to tell you. I'm finna set me a schedule. Instead of going on 5 days a week, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on 7 days a week, but I'm going to drop my hours. Because if I could get home at 3 in the evening, from 3 to 7, I can make magic. From 3 to 8 on a bad day, I can make magic. I can sit here and do my thing, not live. I'm going live with y'all because shit. It's like I'm working so hard. This the worst summer. I ain't gonna lie. This the worst summer I had in a long time. Serious. Summertime always been a slow time. So what we got to start watching out for is the double up. Now with Orange Man up in here, and that's the reason why this summer ain't popping like it usually pop. It let you know. Because all the apps just let for the summertime. First of all, let me say, apps don't let you in the summertime. Not, they don't flood it in the summertime. Well, maybe DoorDash will. But typically, well, I'm speaking from the mind frame of Spark. Like right now, this the worst summer on Spark I ever had. And Spark just let a ton of people in. They really did. They let like 10 million people in. So, like I say, Spark ain't pushing like it used to, but ain't no app pushing like it used to. When I went to Sam's Club yesterday, I did 2 orders. I did a 41 something for 3 miles, and I did a 45 or something for 7 miles. And that second one was perfect. I caught one at 10:30, and then I caught one at, I didn't catch it at 11:30 because the order they sent me was a good order. But I was being an asshole. I was like, nah, man. It's too hot out here. And then I end up catching a 40-something for 7. And then the 7 was taking, at the 11:30 to 7 miles was taking me towards here. So I'll be done with it a little bit after 12. I could cut on DoorDash. I could cut on, well, I keep Spark on no matter what. And I ain't gonna lie, my new thing is I keep Uber XL on too. And I fucked up today because Uber XL, I ended up taking a $92 ride. It ran me about 100 miles, which is backwards. But as far as time, I did it in less than 2 hours. It was just all freeway. Whoop, there. It was the miles back that put me in a negative. But shit, I needed that 92 something. Because I was already at about 70, 80. And my goal is 200 a day. If I could go out and make 200, if I could get up at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and make 200 for noon, oh, I'm good. I'm good because from noon to 4 or 5 o'clock, actually, my wife don't get home till about 6. So from noon till about 6, I could be in here doing some other shit on YouTube. But this is one of them summers where it's like, goddamn, I gotta work 10 hours? I gotta get up at 6 and come in at 4? If I'm lucky. It's damn near a 6 to 6 shift. But Spark let all them people in. So, if you having trouble this summer, this is what I recommend you do. You cut on every app in your arsenal. Excuse me. And you should already know your market. Shit, you've been living there all your life. It's like, all right. Even if you gotta take an L, even if you gotta be like, you know what? Even though that L can fuck around and turn into a dub, you be like, you know what? This week, I'm caught up. I'm good to do what I do. I'm going to cut every app on. Matter of fact, consider it a vacation week. You know what? I'm on vacation this week. I'm covered this week. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work this week. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to sit there and figure out the apps. I got about like 9 apps I could cut on. When you cut them all on Monday, it's going to show you what you really could do. You know what? Mondays if I get up at 4 in the morning, well, not even 4, because I do better than that. Like, honestly, I used to do $200 Tuesday, but now my best day of the week is Monday for some reason. At this point in time, I make more on a Monday. I make more on a Monday than I do any other day of the week. But maybe it's because of me. Maybe because Monday is the first day of the week, and no matter what, I come out hard. Because I always felt the first Monday of, not the first Monday like of the month or nothing like that, but the first day of the week, Monday, I always felt that set the tone for me with my money. If I come out and make 300 on a Monday, my week could be set. You come out Monday morning, cut every app on, fuck it. I'm cherry picking. What y'all got? I could sit right here with my location is A1 though. My location is A1. I could wake up at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, come right to this desk, cut my phone on, be doing some other shit. And I guarantee you, I could get the order I get that I go out and sit around the corner or do this, I could get from here. Because really, all I need is 4 $50 orders a day. And I could get that. It just depends on how you feeling. But I could sit here and work this and do all my edits, react to my videos, take care of my recording when I'm doing these orders. I could do all that from here. And really, that's what I'm thinking about. Damn, that shit say 102. That's it? I was 118 yesterday. 100% humidity. Nah. Hey, but look. Damn, I've been on this bitch a whole extra 30 minutes. We're supposed to be watching this video. Y'all done got me to talking. I ain't trying to talk. What's the chat talking about? I forgot I was live. Nah, he 18. Yeah, once Nancy got in, it was a wrap. She did just text me back too. Hey, but y'all know what? I need to give y'all this game though. But sometimes I don't be wanting to do it. Because motherfuckers, they try to use it against you. Hey, but look. Right now, all the apps is slow. If you're a full-time gig worker, you're going to have to bend a little bit. Me, no matter what, I need $200 a day, Monday through Friday. If you catch a $400 order on a Monday, you know what? Depending on what it costs you to get it done, you could take Tuesday off. But my mission is this. I try to go out here, make this money. Not try. Because anything I try, I could do. I go out here and get this money. Right? But what I'm trying to do is getting more into this. Where are we at? Oh, because y'all can't see my computer. Yes, y'all can. I'm trying to get more into this. And I can record my life all day, every day. Even with the live streams. But this summer is slow, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still making it, still doing my thing, still putting up. I'm still doing my percentages. But fuck. It's like instead of working 6-7 hours, you gotta work 12. Fuck, bro. You know what? I'm gonna make a video. I'll help y'all out. I got y'all. Cause I got a formula that's working for me. So I help y'all out. But right now, I think she went there and made her something. Nah, poo-poo. Hold on. She did text me. I kind of ignored it. She put, that's her famous shit. You be like, baby girl, I've been drinking. Nah. I know it's a dude. You hungry? Oh, hungry ass. God damn. Why you have to leave this weekend? You ain't left in 9 weekends. Yes, Orange Man. How many of y'all voted for Orange Man? This what I see, y'all. Oh, y'all like my Louisiana license plate? It's my ashtray. What? I know she didn't just thumbs down me. You thumbs down my stream. Hey, but all bullshit to the side though. It's still money out here, but you gotta be real strategic. It's just on these hot ass days. You be like, man, I need a bag up plan for the summer. And I think YouTube would do it. And if it don't do it, all right, I'm going to show y'all. This is the first thing y'all need to do. This the first thing y'all need to do. Hold on. Yeah, this the first thing y'all need to do. As a gig worker, full-time gig worker, all bullshit to the side. That shit ain't funny, Jeremy. Y'all done thumbs down me. All right. First thing you need to do as a gig worker. Oh, it opened. I'm like, why it ain't open? It opened over here. My fault, y'all. I want to be able to see y'all and say what I got to say to y'all right here. That's where it popped up. Now, first of all, let's go to solo. There we go. Get in front of me. All right, here we go. But I got a lot to put in. Because, oh no, that don't look right. Oh shit. Okay. I see why it don't look right. Because I ain't slid all the way over. All right, there we go. You got to set up one of these just to keep your finances right. Down made 450 on the second. Oh yeah, because I didn't work on the first for sure. All right, but the way I set it up, I got a video on it too, y'all. All this is your year to date. All this up at the top is your year to date. And then this one right here.
Still live?
Yeah, I was supposed to get off like 30, 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
You got some food?
No.
Yeah, Poo Poo gonna bring me some.
You already talked to her.
I've been talking to Poo Poo for 35, 40 minutes. What you eat? All right, here we go. Can y'all hear? Oh, she just texted me too. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny as what? Hold on, I think I switched cameras. Hold on, yeah. That's funny as fuck. She just. All right, there we go. Hold on. Where we at? Yeah, let's see. See, I ain't did too good this year. That's because it is summer. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I stay laughing at myself. But let me see this gig work. And I don't even have Grubhub on here, but I know I made about 100 on Grubhub, but we ain't gonna count it. All right. Yeah, year to date, I made 25,000. So that put me on the pace for 50,000, right? If you can make 50,000, and it's been slow this summer. The good thing about this chart is it tell you when you didn't complete your week. All right, you got to make a certain amount a week, but you was $500 short. Right? Even though you came back and went up 327 on this and 327 on that and 287. Oh, that put you up. The following weeks you covered that. But then you can't go backwards like this. I think I was on vacation that week and already had the money put up to do that. Anytime you see it that bad. Nah, I don't do that. I must have worked and went out of town. Or something. But yeah, that's at, oh shit. That's at what I said, 25,000. And what's this? August was still July. So we the first month into the second half. Let's see the last time I even did something. I got all the paperwork. I need to do that shit tonight. Look, all this shit. The last thing I did was May 24th. Exactly. May 24th. What's today? What's today? Oh shit, today the 24th of July, huh? Oh, okay, so May, June, July. Damn. These people gonna want some money. Fuck, bro. Just doing gig work, because that's all I do. I'm at 25,000 on my type in. And even on that first 6 months, I got shit I ain't even typed in. That's just keeping up with the Joneses, what I'm doing. December is when I just take everything and put it in. But fuck, 25,000. I was at 25,000 exactly today. Today the 24th. 2 months ago. So first 4 months of the year. So that's 4, 8, 12. You pushing 75 this year. Damn. They gonna try to bust my back. Man, fuck. How old your mama is? What? It's your mom B-Day. Man, what? What the fuck you on here for? So So why my shit won't go over? What? Damn. Hey. All bullshit to the side. Tell your mama I said happy birthday and love you. 74? That's a blessing. Cause my mama birthday just passed, but my mama passed. You feel me? So I understand. Yeah, my mom, yep, that's crazy. Cause in May, my mama would have turned 73. And then a few months later, your mama turned 75. Mm-hmm. My mama would have turned 73 May 7th. Yep. That's dope. Why is my other screen? Let's see. Look, that bitch black. I know it is. What I gotta do? See, that's still black, and I got it over there. Oh yeah, that shit tripping. You know what? Fuck it. One love, one thug. I should have been off about 45 minutes ago. One love, one thug.